Hello, just checking if everything's okay, if anyone's there. Hi, I've only just started. Hello, if anyone's watching, just going to do some Photoshop editing. Hello, just checking if anyone's around. Don't be shy. Hope you're okay. I see a couple of people watching. Let me know who you are. And by the way, if I do look a bit red, because I'm basically a bit sunburnt, if you're from the UK or if you're not, then either way, it is roasting hot here at the moment. I'm just going to see if any more people pop in. Is anyone here? I don't know if it's just myself. It does say I am live. For anyone who does end up watching this after it's finished going live, I'm just going to start now. I'm going to start doing a bit of editing from where I was last night. I have got my preset. Let's see how good that works. Ooh, that is good. Is anyone around? Ooh, I've got an idea. I'm just going to post up on Jeanette's Facebook group. See if anyone else is around. Oh, I can see some people watching. Don't be shy. Say hello. See if I can get some people into the stream. I've posted on Jeanette's community YouTube place. Let's see if that gets anyone in. All right. That's a pretty nice picture, that. This is just going to be me talking to myself. Where is everyone? Oh no, you're not all watching football. Bet you're all watching the World Cup. Let's just have a quick look on my YouTube. Stream has gone a little bit low. Hopefully, just keep going. Say hello if you've only just joined. Let me know what you've been up to today. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, save that. That looks absolutely awesome. Hope it looks that good when I do my video, which I'm going to be editing. So if anyone, 3 people watching, and I think that's one of them's me. Hello, people who are watching, put a comment, say hello. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Okay. So I've got my pre-programmed HDR, which duplicates the current layer, does the shadows and highlights, the vibrancy, and then the layer. And that's how I do my editing. Actually, basically, when anyone comes to watch this, I've got a few Photoshop tutorials showing how to do this, but just look at how good this is. Boom! Wow! So good. I just love the pre-programmed settings I've made for myself on here. Oh, I've just had a notification. Eagle VP Keith has done an upload. I'll have to check that later. That means he's on YouTube. Hopefully Keith will pop in and say hello. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Don't know if it looks a bit too orange. Pretty clear. I might just do the shadows and highlights a tiny bit more. Whoa. Maybe a bit too much. Let me see. Let's have a look. Oh no, that does look better. It does look better. I might just do a little defuse on that as well, because it does look a little bit noisy. Despeckle, that just takes the edge off. If I zoom really far in, you'll see the difference. So you can see how it's kind of a bit grainy. Despeckle just smooths that out. So then when you've got your proper size picture, oh, it looks epic. So good. Save as. This is basically a live stream Photoshop tutorial. I mean, I could actually do these another time. Shame I haven't got any more people watching at the moment. Maybe it's just because it's could be a bad time of day. When I'm I'm gonna leave Keith a like. Hello. Oh, who's playing? Who's playing Inspired? I thought I'm going to try and do a little bit of editing while I've got a bit of free time. These are some pictures that I took last night. Probably about half an hour drive from my house. Argentina v Nigeria. I would imagine. What's the score? I would have thought Argentina are going to win that. When did it start? Is that finishing soon? It does look a bit yellow. That I might drop the saturation a bit. It looks a bit too fake. 1-1? No way. I am pretty surprised about that. Never would have thought. I still think Argentina probably would win that. If I had to put a bet on it, definitely would have said Argentina. Yeah, that looks a bit more natural now. Actually, I'm going to look back at that other picture. No, I like that. It's a really nice low sun. Yeah, I'm going to keep that as it is. But that one looks a little bit better looking back at that. Yeah. A bit more natural. I'm going to save it like that. Can't believe 1-1. Might have to see the highlights. JPEG. Oh, I've already done it. Edit. Save. As I was saying, I am a bit red. Oh, hello. Hello, Sam. I think you and Inspired are the only people watching. I think this was a bad time to do the live chat. Where is everyone? I know. We're just talking. Yeah, this was definitely a bad time, but it doesn't matter. It'll be uploaded and people can watch it back later in their own convenience. So it doesn't really matter. I don't mind. It's just basically me, though, talking to myself. That's Sean? Oh, no way! I didn't know that. I should have done, but I didn't. Well, hello, Sean. Sorry I didn't recognise your name. Actions. Now, Sam, there's no one else around. I've posted it on Facebook as well. I keep checking back, but now only one person watching. Well, I don't know if that's either Sam or you. But I think I went on at 8:30 once, and I got, I probably did get like around 7 people watching when I did it at 8:30. Duplicate my layer. Then what I'll do is do adjustments. This is so easy for editing pictures. Shadows and highlights. So actually, that's quite dramatic. And then I do about the same. About probably somewhere like that. Then then I do the vibrancy. This does produce a pretty epic picture. I know this is a little bit fake, but that's what I'm going for, like a HDR look. And then I think it's overlay. Oh, bit too harsh. Yeah, it's probably the World Cup. Never mind. Okay, so that's a little bit too bright. So let's just soften it up a bit. Reduce the opacity a little. Might do, where is it? Moody picture. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, you really would. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you should get to see the video later this week. But it was absolutely epic. I mean, I don't know if you could. Actually, that's basically the same picture. I'm not sure why I did that. Let's get rid of that one. Don't need that one. Have I got any other pictures? That one's a bit closer. That there. So I kind of stood on the edge there, which Sam thinks was quite dangerous, but it didn't feel that high when you stood there. I felt very safe, but I don't think Sam liked it. But as you can see, the sun was going down. It did eventually produce a clear sky. I don't know if you can see it in some of these pictures. No, you can't. But it's when they had the wildfire. Oh, hello. Hi, Jeanette. Thanks for popping in. Just been editing some pictures, Jeanette, from last night. Went out with the drone. Chris would probably have loved this with the Phantom 4. Probably could have done with it with a bit more of the stability that his has over my Phantom 3. So I've just edited that picture as well. There's a little bit of detail in there. I might just burn that a little bit, make it stand out a bit more. And then I might do a little despeckle, smooth it out a little bit. Hey, good evening, Rob. Thanks for popping in. Have you been watching the game as well? I think I left it as a bit of a bad time to do my live stream, but I not really got the time after this. I thought I'm going to start it a bit early. I've not done one for a couple of weeks, and I just had these amazing pictures, which I thought instead of me just editing them on my own, why not do a live stream and everyone can sort of see the pictures and my editing, and also. Oh, Pixie's out as we speak with the drone. He's always out now, isn't he? He's getting more obsessed than me. So yeah, I went to this place called. It starts off as called. I think it's called Kraken Edge, which just sounds epic, and then it ends up at a place called Big Stone, which, if you can see in where's the other picture? This. Basically, the big stone, that's where it gets it from. It's kind of dislodged, and loads of people put their name in there and the dates and things, and it seems to mean quite a lot to a lot of people. It's like a really sort of big feature for this area. And can you just see in the far distance, you might be able to pick it out where the circle is, that, let me zoom in, look, this is where the fires have been going in the moorlands. Yes, I have, I've picked it up, I can see it there. Just about in the centre. Chrissy was talking about me getting a drone as well, as in the lakes over the weekend. Well, Sean, you know who to come to. But yeah, I don't know if the rest of you did hear about that, the fires, but I can see it's picked it up here. It's mad, absolutely mad. I just don't think that's going to happen in the UK. But yeah, these are some of the pictures. Let me show you what it looked like before I edited it. So that's before. Oh yeah, Sean, I don't think the lakes is probably a good idea for flying a drone. As much as I really wanted to, I just don't. I wouldn't have felt safe myself. I think if you kept it really, really low and near to the edge, yeah, but I think you'd get in trouble if anyone found you if you're flying a drone in the lakes. Hey, hi Keith. Thanks for popping in. Just showing everyone the pictures. I'm just doing some editing, so that was before and that's after. Keith, this is where I went with someone last night to take pictures and video. A place called Kraken Edge, Big Stone, and it is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning, this location. I think it could end up being one of my best videos. I've chose some quite dramatic music. I think that needs lightening a little bit. Quite dramatic music really for this, because I think it has a very Lord of the Rings kind of feel about it. A bit Robin Hood as well. A bit Robin Hood-like as well. So, just going to brighten this up a little bit. Colour dodge. I always do colour dodge because I like the darks to stay dark, but the light areas to stay light. So, let's have it 10%. Just keeping it as white, and there's a brush over it. That's lightening all this area up a little bit more. But I want to keep this detail in all the clouds. Honestly, Keith, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can. Hopefully, this won't crash anything. Let me start loading Final Cut Pro, and I'll show you a little sneaky. What do you call it? Previewing of a bit of the footage from the video I'm making at the moment. Can't wait to finish it. I just think it was such an amazing place to fly. Okay, so this one's a bit closer. So I've got mine preset, my HDR, which, as I've said, if anyone does want to do these, either watching now or watching later on, because I know sometimes people watch my live streams later, especially if you're living in places like the US, because I know that probably half my subscribers are from, or more actually, are from the US. I have got a tutorial on this for Photoshop editing. It's really simple. in the top right as an action, and then it tells you the different things I've done here. Duplicated the current layer, done shadows and highlights. It actually tells you all the different amounts I've done. Then the vibrancy, 50, and then the layer is an overlay. So if I do that and press play, boom, it's done. Not have to do anything else. Oh, hiya. Thanks for joining. Yeah, he could. Although I feel like, would I sell the drone? I feel like I'd love the drone to. It's like a remembrance of the first one, so whenever I get another one, I think I'd have to keep it. I'm going to brighten this one up as well. I think it might be just slightly oversaturated. I might just a tiny bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brightness, but I'm going to add a little bit of like a yellowy orange tinge to it. So then when I do my colour dodge, it's brightening up, but it's just bringing those green, warm, kind of sunset tones out and really making it look high definition. Really, really high def. Yeah, that looks cool. Hey, I'm glad I got a few people in now. You okay, DGM? What have you been up to? Keith, you're out quite a lot with Chris as well, with the drone. I'm jealous. I just haven't. I need to properly sit down, and it'd be cool if all three of us could meet, actually, because I know we said we were going to do that originally, and we haven't done that. But we do really need to do that. And then I'm going to despeckle that a little bit just to smooth it out. But even if I zoomed in 100%, you can see the detail's pretty good. This is all done with the drone, a DJI Phantom 3 standard. And there I am, perched there, probably slightly bricking it as I'm using the drone. I always get a little bit nervous flying the drone. I think because sometimes I think negatively, like it's going to fly away or something. So it is always a little bit scary. But as you can see there in the background, that's why it's called Big Stone. Known more to the locals. Oh, I was going to show you. Yes, to arrange another meet soon. Okay, so I know you can't hear the music, but in a way that's probably a good thing. Because that kind of adds to a lot of the drama. But, oh, don't slow down, don't crash on me now. So let's see, I'm just keeping an eye on the stream. So I'm going to show you now, I'm just going to let it, I'm just going to skip it forward a bit because I don't need to see the whole thing. But if I just play this scene, actually let me make it big screen. And you can watch it properly. I thought this was epic. You can just see the drastic slopes. Now supposedly this was a bit of an old slate mine, that's it. So there's a lot of these lumps and bumps in the ground, probably just because of all the mining, and they've left like deposits everywhere, and it's just overgrown with the earth. And I've actually caught the moors fire in the background, gosh. And then it goes to the next scene. That's unedited, so that kind of shows you the difference between my edited scene, that's how I'm edited look, the cinematic look, to boom, totally unedited footage. So look, this is probably slightly wobbly and a little bit jerky. But when you're not new to my channel, you know I've done a lot of editing tutorials to show you how to do that. I think, let me see if you can see Manchester. Oh, I can. Don't know if anyone else can. It's probably hard to pick up, but you can just pick out Manchester, little silhouettes of all the buildings on the far right hand corner there, which is really cool. So let's have a look at some of the other bits. So again, these, you can see all these like mounds. I think these, basically, it could be like slate and rock, and it's just overgrown. They've got these other cool things. These, I think they're called cairns or kilns. Yeah, thanks Keith. I think it is going to be really dramatic once it's edited, and when you hear the music, you'll know what I mean by that kind of cinematic Lord of the Rings kind of music. But I've done like a nice point of view. I guess every time people come up here, they just keep building them up. I didn't add to these, but I really want Sam to come to this place and go for a walk with me there. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this shot revealing all the landscape. And this was only about halfway up when we got here. And just to give you a little info, this here in the top sort of left, hope that you can see this in the video, it's called Dragon's Back. I think it was Dragon's Back. Something like that. And it's because it kind of does have that. If you could imagine, the head would be further over here to the left. And this is the back. This is the top of his back. And then the tail swooping down. And the wings here. You see obviously the wings lying down. And there's like the veins running down. It really does look as if like a dragon is buried under there. It's amazing. And that, oh, this here, this is Kinder Scout. So this is kind of like our local sort of mountain. I don't know if it's called, I don't know if it's actually titled a mountain, or is it just a very, very big hill? I don't know. But it's part of the Peak District, Derbyshire, and it's fantastic. I want to go there as well at some point. But yeah, I only just started to basically put, oh, sneaky peek. So this, the big stone, this is where people throughout his page, some sort of Derbyshire pages, Hayfield, Chinley, this is all the areas that it's in, because I think it means quite a lot to people. It's amazing. It's just like this huge chunk. It would have been a rectangle, actually. Really weird, that. It would have been a rectangular slab. And it, obviously under the weight, it's eventually collapsed. So, you know, you just don't know, do you? Eventually that thing is going to be gone. Still close to the edge. I was okay. Oh, and the reveal. I'm not going to show it yet. I'll leave you to see the video, which I hope agree. I was okay, Keith. I'm very safe. Right, let's minimize that for now. I'm just going to finish off editing these pictures. So I don't know, is that a bit too much? But it is HDR, and HDR is supposed to be really bright, and the dark areas are really dark. It's supposed to be really sharp, loads of high contrast, loads of colour. I think that ticks all the boxes. I think that looks HDR. I don't think that's overdone. If you're going for HDR, that's the kind of look you want. So I'm going to save that as an edit. And I always save things as an edit, because just in case you want the original one, then you've got something to go back on. Never over edit anything. Oh, hi Drone Raider. Thanks for joining. I know I normally do, when I do a live stream, I normally start at 9. It's just I'm basically going to be sort of finishing at 9 this time. And that's why I did an earlier one. But in Corfu at the moment, nice. Well, I think it was 29 degrees today. It's insane. That's why I look a bit pink, because I am still a little bit burnt, even though I'm putting lotion on. I burn. Yeah, these are some pictures I took last night. Sun, beer. Oh. So what is it? Are you on, is it a family holiday? Is it, what is it? Family holiday, is it friends? Last picture, so this one's a little bit higher. And Drone Raider, as soon as you're new to the live chat, look at this. I don't know if you heard or seen, but in Derbyshire, in the Peak District, there was wildfire. We actually had wildfire, and you can see it. I've actually captured it in some of these pictures. You can see it on the top of the hill there. See if I can zoom in a bit more for you. Actually, you'll probably see it better once I've edited it. So let me do my little HDR. Again, if anyone wants to watch this, they can do, because I've got a proper tutorial on it. For example, if I click on... Oh, one thing I want to mention, everyone, while everyone's here. I nearly forgot. I am nearly at 1,000 subscribers. I'm like just a few away now. So I'm hoping before the weekend that'd be brilliant. If not, then, oh, bye-bye. Thanks for joining, even for a little pop-in. Really appreciate that. Thanks, Drone Raider, and have a great time in Corfu with your beers. What was I doing? Oh, YouTube. Yeah, a bit better out with the... What is it, Jeanette? Is Chris ill? Is Chris ill at the moment? Or has he injured himself? What's happened? My channel... I saw something before, someone saying get well. There we go, I'm at 992 subscribers. I am 8 away. Actually, I was on 993 before. Damn, someone's left. Someone's left me. Right close towards the end. I can't believe I'm 8 away. God, there's been days in the past where I think I've actually had 8 subscribers in a day when I've done like some certain videos. Oh, his jaw has something called TMG. I mean, I don't want to ask too much, but you know, if you want to let me know sort of what that is, then yeah. I've got something, I basically fell on my jaw. I don't have any name for it apart from basically it's a bit knackered. But I fell on my jaw twice in 2 years and split it open, both his jaw joint. Yeah, that's a bit like mine. Yeah, this side. I fell here and I split this open. And ever since, and I went to hospital and they said I didn't break it, but in all honesty, it's never been the same since. So I think I did do damage and they just fobbed me off. But I fell on concrete both times actually. Once drunk, once just I was running slippy, waiting. I was running to want to play table tennis of all things, but it was outside and it had rained when I was trying to run into the building, and I slipped when I was young, and basically knocked myself out and cut my chin open under there. And ever since then, my jaw's never been the same. It does click quite a bit now and again and gets stiff. Extreme pain in the joint of his jaw and skull. Is he in hospital? Oh no, he just said he's out. Well, hopefully he gets that sorted, Jeanette. I know probably not his pain, but I do know the fact that I suffer with a stiff jaw, and it can hurt now and again. So it's probably not anywhere near, but yeah, I did do a Photoshop tutorial. If I go to playlist, I've probably only got it as one video. Where is it? There we go, Photoshop tutorial. So if anyone, when they're watching this later on, wants to see this, gosh, I look a little bit over edited there. This was over 6 months ago now, but it's had okay views. But yeah, this shows you, as you can see, how to produce a HDR. I'm not going to play it because yeah. So last picture, basically you just need to go HDR and click. Whoa, look at that. Wow. There we go, and you can see the smoke. I'm just going to despeckle that, and that's just going to smooth some of those bits out. And then I'm going to burn this a little bit. Oh no, that's the wrong button. That was smudge. I want the burn tool, and just to burn that a little bit. Possibly blur it a little because it's now got a bit too much noise on there. Remedy, a gum shield at night. Yeah, Jeanette, I'm supposed to wear a gum shield at night. Again, because of my jaw, and also my teeth aren't the best. His mum just rang me and she used to work at a dentist, so he needs to visit a dentist next. We might have something quite similar. Doubled up with pain. Do you know, I do wonder, like, I could end up the same, Jeanette, because I do get it here, and if it makes sense, see if this is the same with Chris, but with my jaw, it's kind of right up here near the ear. That's where I can get it. So just dark. Oh, I've blurred it. I just wanted to. No. There, that's enough. And then down here, I want to brighten it. I'm going to keep. Actually, no, I might make it a little bit more orange, but less strong. apparently it stops the teeth grinding at night. Exactly. No, Jeanette, that is exactly right. I'm supposed to have one of them, but I don't. Even though I should. That's what was advised years ago, and I've never done anything about it, which is my own fault. But yes, I do supposed to have. Oh my god, that looks so good. Wow. That looks epic. Now, I'm not going to edit my video in this much dramatic range of lighting because I don't want my video to look totally fake. But for a photo, I've told him he has to eat baby food. Oh, I think my stream's gone a little bit pixelated, but hopefully you can sort of see it. So that's my last picture, everyone. I'm just going to close the ones I've done. Actually, let me just make sure I save this. I might just do the shadows and highlights a tiny bit more. Is it that one? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm going to file. Let's brighten that up a little bit. Yeah, that's cool because that is the feature. So I'm going to file, save as, edit. Cool, so I've done all my pictures. So that was my first one, quite low down. Another one of, that's either Kraken Edge or it's called Chinley something, can't remember, but it is in my video. That one you can see Big Stone from further back, Big Stone from from close up, and from Big Stone from above, with the Derbyshire moss fire. Right, everyone. You have had me for half an hour. I'm glad a few of you have joined, and thank you for those who have joined. I'm going to finish the live stream now. Appreciate everyone who has come on, chatted, and Jeanette, I hope Chris gets sorted soon. And I might have to talk to him at some point about the same thing, and if it does work, by the way, because I'm supposed to have a shield for my mouth. So yeah, hopefully it gets better anyway. Again, thanks for those who have joined. And I will close these one by one. Nope, don't save, because I've already done my edited versions. Done that one. Don't need to save the original. Don't need to save the original. Oh, bollocks, I just thought, did I do? I haven't. I don't think I have. 12. Save as. Okay, I've done an edit for 12. I don't think I did one for 13. Oops. No, I did. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bye. See you, Rob. See you, Keith. See you, Jeanette. See you, Sam. Don't know when I'll see you. And Sean, I don't know if you're there still, but... Oh yeah, there you are. See you, Sean. Thanks for joining as well. Okay, so I did do that one. And that one, don't save. Right, see you everyone. And I'm going to get back to editing my video tonight. So make sure you watch that. Bye.